Welcome to my first podcast. Hope you can benefit from this production. I hope to get some good feedback. My podcast is about a film I saw as a teenager. The film is called Without Limits.
Steve Prefontaine, America's leading long-distance runner, was killed last night in a car accident in Eugene, Oregon.
I'm Steve
Prefontaine. Mary Marks, nice to meet you.
He ran against the rules.
It takes 8% more energy to lead than to follow.
When you set the pace, you control the race. Mary!
I told you, Steve, you're not my type.
He questioned every belief.
Your need to take the lead from the start cost you a good 6 seconds.
And then will you go out with me?
Jeez, are you looking for rejection?
No.
You don't want to win?
I don't want to win unless I know I've done my best.
Are you always so positive about everything?
Consider the alternative.
He challenged every boundary.
You ran like that? Steve, you are crazy.
The only way I know to win is to run out front and flat out till I have nothing left.
And with the world at his feet, there seemed no limits
Are they staying the route, Mary?
Could be.
to how far he would go.
They're only encouraging the little showboater.
We can always try to tell them to stop. I want you high. I want to tear down the walls and hold me inside.
Little room's a performer. Little room's a star.
Billy Crudup,
You don't really believe you can do anything.
Donald Sutherland,
Absolutely.
and Monica Potter.
Pre thought the real purpose of running isn't to win a race. It's to test the limits of the human heart. Nobody did it better.
American runner Steve Prefontaine helped inspire the running boom of the 70s. He died in a car accident at the age of 24. The running legend held the American record in 7 distances track events from the 2,000 meters to the 10,000 meters. Here are some inspiring Steve Prefontaine quotes. Some people create with words or with music or with a brush and paint. I like to make people stop and say, I've never seen anyone run like that before. It's more than just a race, it's a style. It's doing something better than anyone else. It's being creative. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. A lot of people run races to see who is fastest. I run to see who has the most guts, who can punish himself into extortion and then at the end punish himself even more. Something inside of me just says, hey, wait a minute, I want to beat him, and I just took off. Success isn't how far you've got, the distance you travelled from where you stated. Don't be afraid to give up the good, to go after the great. How does a causeway with one leg longer than the other win a race? All my life people have been telling me, you're too small, Pre, you're not fast enough, Pre, give up your foolish dream, Steve. But they forget I have to win. Somebody may beat me, but they are going to have to bleed to do it. Nobody is going to win a 5,000 meter race after running an easy 2 miles. Not with me. If I lose forcing the pace all the way I can live with myself. I'm going to work so that it's pure gut race at the end, and if it is, I am the only one that can win. A race is a work of art that people can look at and be affected in many ways. The capture of understanding. Don't let fatigue make crowds of you. You have to wonder at times what you're doing out there. Over the years, I've given myself 1,000 reasons to run, but it always comes back to where it started. It comes down to satisfaction, a sense of achievement. Running gives me confidence. I saw the film Without Limits when I was a teenager. It was one of the greatest films I saw. It gripped me to go after what I wanted and never give up, to push myself beyond what I was capable of, to go the extra mile and break through any wall and break any wall down. The film Without Limits is about track runner Steve Prefontaine. The film itself inspires people of all ages to push themselves beyond the human limits, to win by giving their best, to test themselves and break through any barriers or walls standing in their way. Unfortunately, he never got to fulfill his potential.
Round the bend and into that back straight. The long straight they're facing for the last time, and this the final lap. And the American attacks on the outside, but Gammoudi responds. Viren there, and these three now, 7-8 metres clear of Ian Stewart, and these are the middle men. 200 metres left. The champion Gammoudi leads. Viren moves up inside Prefontaine. The Finn and the American gathering for the final attack. And here comes Viren chasing his second gold medal. Viren goes for home. Gammoudi is bankrupt. So too is Prefontaine. And the Finn goes in now for his second gold medal, and Stewart with a late run. The Finn wins. Gammoudi second. Stewart gets the bronze. Prefontaine dies in the final stride. Fourth.
I hope this inspired you to get what you want. Hope you enjoyed this podcast.